ṣe ń lọ bóyá nísìn ọmọ dúpẹ́ pé bó tẹ̀ tí dé London at least òun bí London ṣe rí, and this is what a community is meant to look like. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ yẹ nísìn, so bó tẹ̀ tí wọ London máa gbàdúrà pé k'Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí wọn náà lè wọ London. But at least you can see what it looks like, and this is exactly what we expect Nigeria to look like. But unfortunately, Nigeria is a country. But many of you don't want to accept the truth that Nigeria is not a country. So a very good morning and welcome to our live view from London. This is the only channel that shows you what London looks like sometimes. So enjoy it while it lasts and give thanks that Koiki Media can bring it live to you without no interruption. At least for the next 10 minutes, I can tell you that this is what London looks like. And if I'm right, today is the 8th of the month of May 2024. This is not a fluke. I can tell you it is London, and this is exactly what your politicians in the zoo country refuse to provide for 23 years of democracy. So mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá o pé ṣe dáadáa ni mo tún bá yín láàárọ̀ yìí. Ṣàlàáfíà ni gbogbo wa wà bá ti ṣe ń polongo Yorùbá nation. Ìtẹ̀síwájú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá òun ló jẹ wá lógún. Àwọn olóṣèlú wa tí wọ́n travel wá sí abroad, and they can see what it looks like when it comes to development, but purposely they refuse to build the Nigeria of our dream. Rather, they steal the money, take it to American schools like Yaya Bello, the criminal ex-governor of Kogi State, and pay the school fees of their children up front up to the tune of $720,000. Most of your politicians could not provide the basic things of life, not even a good road transportation system, not even a good road network that can take people from point A to B. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI, and you are watching a live transmission from London. Today, the 8th May 2024. As many children are heading to school. Moki Mr. Idowu Michael, Moki Yami Jumoke, Omawumi. Mo fi tẹ́lẹ̀ dùn máa retí mo fi ń dárúkọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń bá wa darapọ̀ sórí ètò náà. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́yin náà kọ́ máa wo the environment. There's nothing special about it if only development reached into Africa and Nigeria and Yoruba land. Mr. Michael Idowu, thank you so much. But for 63 years, Nigeria could not, with all the wealth. City Boy, good morning. Mr. Perry, good morning. Entoba Kiminimaleri, commenting. If you don't say good morning, I cannot see you. If you don't put a comment out, I might not be able to appreciate you. Learn kankan orúkọ yín kó máa pop up. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí nílé lóko. Ìbéèrè tẹ́ ká máa bi àwọn tó náà wọ́n run economy in Nigeria, the galloping economy. We hope Tinubu returns back to Nigeria, because all the rumors will then die down whether he's spy or he's still alive. I don't believe Tinubu is spy, but I will have to see evidence of such. Dash Mayor, a very good morning, my brother. Good morning, Mr. Bamidele Aliu. Ẹni tó bá kí mi ni máa lè rí, ẹni tó bá kí mi mo ní rí yín. Ẹ̀yin náà máa wo gbogbo àwọn mọ́tò tẹ́ ń rí. Most of them, some of them are just on lease. Ìwà ya mọ́tò yẹn wà máa sanwó díẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì company ló gbé fún. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó ń lọ sí school? Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó ń lọ sí school yìí. They're all heading to school, and you can imagine that we respect our girls, and we hope that the same respect will be given to most of the girls in Nigeria and most of the West African countries. Mr. Perry, ni almost see better road network or share Nigeria, you know, go better for Nigeria. Go tell you better for Nigeria. Ele anything, only the company lomba shishe, only the engineer ni. Most of the engineers in Nigeria are doing POS. Most of the engineers Okada lenwa káàkiri. Ẹ bá mi pín ètò yẹn jọ̀ọ́, torí pé it is always good when I'm outside and I want more people to see why on earth we are saying that kí ló dé tí a ní free education. Gbogbo àwọn tẹ́rìn yìí wọ́n lọ sí school. Lóòótọ́ àwọn òbí wọn ló máa raṣọ school, ló máa ra bàtà school, but none of them pay school fees. But gbogbo aṣọ tó wọ̀ yìí àwọn òbí wọn ló máa rà. None of them will have to pay for the school meal. But again, there are so many things that we have to pay when it comes to study and education here. Uber driver lele nisin on bashe lọ nìyẹn bí ó ti rí iṣẹ́ kan ló ṣe sáré reverse níbẹ̀ yẹn. You pay for road insurance, you pay for the road tax, but you know that at least títì tó máa drive lé lórí kò ń ṣe pé kò sí pọ́tò nílùú yìí náà, but ó wà minimize. Ìdí tí mọ́tò wọ̀ kì í bàjẹ́ nílùú yìí. Mr. Lukman Ọláìdé mo kí yín. Mo kẹ́yìn tí mo rí lórí àwọn other platforms but ẹ ti ń wò wá torí pé kò ń ṣe gbogbo yín náà ni màá rí. Marmaid says, look at those lines in the street, Benin, and you must respect the road network. Well, bíbá bẹ́ẹ̀ dá kó drive lórí ibi táwọn èèyàn máa rìn sí. In Nigeria, most of them, the reason why things are not working adequately is because the system, like I always say, British will create a system in Nigeria, and it's a deliberate system to fail, because Nigeria was meant to fail from the beginning, because the amalgamation was a fraud. Mr. Dekoya Sulaiman, good morning. Ẹ̀yin náà kí wa, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wọlé, ẹ bá mi pè àwọn èèyàn wọlé pé kó tún wá wo London live. Bí òbí sèrè ṣe sọ ní London láwa, I feel alright. London láwa, I feel alright. Níbi tá jẹ́ chicken ìdè o, àwọn adìyẹ tún sá fún wa. Europe náà ní problem here, don't get me wrong. There's so much problem in Europe, but there is still a government that respects the citizens. There is crime in UK. Last week, we lost a 14-year-old Daniel Anjorin that was stabbed by a criminal guy that decided to take life. But unfortunately in Nigeria, Lagos for sure, what is the minimum wage in Nigeria? Ogumola Biodun, Comrade Plan B, Mokia, Olivia Quadri, Godfrey, rather. Good morning. All hail Biafra, all hail the Amazonia. We keep it going clean and steady. It might be there's a lot of movement. Aziz Ayodeji says, good morning, Mr. Koiki. Mr. Koiki, can you imagine the road was constructed compared with the location now? Most of these roads are very old, I can tell you that. Extremely old, but it's about the maintenance. The maintenance by the local government. Good morning, Olivia Godfrey. Where is this place and what is this about? Well, this is a live view from London. Somewhere in London, that's all you need to know. And just watch it and ask yourself, does this look like Anambra or does it look like Enugu State? Does it look like Abia or Port Harcourt that has a lot of resources like River State? Even Abuja is not up to this. So it's not about where it is. This is UK, it's London. This is not outside London. It is main London. There's difference between Scotland and Wales. Waris Jinadu, good morning. It's all about the maintenance. We thought just reason. Good morning, my brother. I love you too much. Kunle Shita, good morning. If you're new to the Koiki Media, you will know that this is what we do when we're outside. We keep it going. We show you what is happening. Good morning, Eshegon Babami Adekoya Sulaiman. Later say, Mr. Koiki, more blessing. We want a good healthcare system. We hope Tinubu will give us jobs. Will revive and revamp the economy of Nigeria. All these we are seeing today is done by people, not by calling God and Jesus Christ. You put the things and the structure in place, and you allow people to monitor and follow the structures. Nobody wants to respect any structure. People doesn't want to respect the laws. Even here in UK, we have criminals that are driving without road tax and insurance, and sometimes they've been banned from driving. Mr. Olubayo Allow say, please come to South Africa and see ways in Africa. UK is an old place. Well, it's an old place, but at least the democracy here is still far better than South Africa. I can tell you that. I don't know whether there's a lot of benefit in South Africa, but at least I've never been to South Africa. You live in South Africa and you probably know better than me. But one thing is, UK created Nigeria, and they know that the creation of Nigeria will never work for the Yoruba people, the Igbo people, the Hausa people, and yet, Moki brother me, Ogbara, Omosasan, Ekaro, I'm sure you're probably coming back from work after a late night work. Ko easy lati je night. To ba ma de láàárọ̀ ba gbogbo ara ma ro ẹni. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní UK, àwọn doctors, àwọn bus drivers, and every single one of you that are working also around the world. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI, and as I welcome you into this live transmission that doesn't take more than 10 to 12 minutes, it's just to show you that there is nothing special in all these if truly Nigeria was designed to work. Okay, thank you, Lord Instagram. I say good morning. Thank you so much for those of you. Why should I be your friend? I beg, no disturb me here. Pastor Mo say, well done. Leave them, Jerry. We are talking of Nigeria. He's talking about South Africa. Momento come to South Africa. But again, we respect the people's view. Everybody has different takes and different comments. And in Nigeria, okay, it's a country. But I'm really in this stop. Your Godfrey or Mali, unfitted this stop. Moki gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa bí ẹ ti ṣe ń wọlé tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́tùn lósì. Let me say this again. My Jack for care. Báwo ni iṣẹ́ brother mi? There is nothing special in UK, but the problem is UK created something that is not special, which is Nigeria amalgamation. They call yourself APC people have turned Nigeria upside down. Nigeria has always been upside down. PDP turned it upside down. Buhari just came to top it up with his bad policy by allowing criminal Fulani to invade southwest, the southeast, and the north. And as we say all the time, there is no amount of election that will revive and fix Nigeria. Nigeria is just a death trap for many people. Good morning, my Jack for care. Shishan Lodi, dear brother me. If you know what share, or for me share my Jack for care, I'm a money, for me share, Jakajama share you. Moki gbogbo ẹ̀yin student tẹ́ ṣe ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa láti Nigeria tẹ́ ti jápa wọlé. Please, like I always say, take your time. Don't compare yourself with people that have lived in the country for a very long time. You are new in the system. Remember to register your GP. Remember to go according to the laws. Remember that you are not in Nigeria. All your bad things that you used to do, keep them in Nigeria. Do not abuse people. Mabu gay, mabu lesbian. Do not go overboard. Cut your coat according to your size, and remember to pay your bills on time. If not, they will disconnect you. Remember that you also have to pay your house rent. Must send send Nigeria. Nigeria is a problem that will never be solved until there's a dissolution and the amalgamation. My Jack for care. It is all right, sir. We will be busy at the summer. Benny, both a Jackima buying drive to Lati Point ACB. Both a Kukamanu and non position to KOIKI show the new Tijo. I'm a Penny Louis. I want to share day, loving your bookway, and want to share care, share dot in our Mali. Owonya that our family if send this Ewa Waleton. Two people that I'm aware of came to this country and they are now creating problems. I won't go into too much details. But intention moody brother, I mean, what I'm saying is that UK is a better place than South Africa. Okay, but then so with South Africa, one wonder with South Africa, Africa no she me. She gonna go never for brother me. Nigba arawata mama barawa on social media. Inti brother me so ni South Africa kò sí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ UK àbẹ́ẹ̀ni èbí UK náà ló dá South Africa ró lórí burúkú ní gbogbo wọn UK ló kó bá South Africa tó fi ti Mandela mọ́lé. Mandela was called a terrorist, but today Majek Pocket ẹ bá ti busy ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ kàn sí mi Mr. Koiki ẹ wá bá mi ṣiṣẹ́ fúnjọ́ méjì mẹ́ta màá san tax o èmi ò gba cash in hand o torí mo fẹ́ yẹ kí gbogbo ẹnu bá àti pẹ́ nílò ìlú àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ máa tún máa ṣe irú yẹn but my service is always available. If you have immigration problem, I can always advise you, but I cannot talk about it on the social media like this. Tó bá wọlé, tó bá ní problem kò pè wá. We are solving problems. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fún wa ṣe àwọn tó ń gbé complain wá bá mi pé Mr. Koiki ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ò yé wa àṣẹwọnú ìlú yìí ni báwo lẹ ṣe ń ṣe nílùú yìí tó ò bá mọ béèyàn ṣe ń ṣe nínú ìlú tó ṣe wọ̀ ọmọ wàá ṣìnà tó pọ̀. Pastor Money, thank you, our South African man. British destroy Yoruba kingdom and we want our freedom back. Ọmọ Yorùbá náà ni Pastor Money. Ó dà ń pọ̀rọ̀ yẹn òjò wà lẹ́ǹkan nígbà tí mò ń sọ pé South Africa. Nǹkan sọ ni pé UK sàn ju South Africa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Tó bá ráyè jápa tó wọnú ilé mo bẹ̀ torí Elédùmarè ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ tẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Má farawé ni tó ní British passport. Tó bá bímọ sílùú èyí tó ṣe jápa tó dẹ̀ ní pépà tó bá ní kó má gba benefit mo bẹ̀ torí Ọlọ́run má gba benefit torí pé ó máa ṣe àkóbá fún ẹ lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Mo kí ẹ lẹ́ǹkan sí Ìdòwú Michael ní all what the Nigerian politicians are doing today is deliberate act. You're right. It's not that Nigeria doesn't have the money. It's not that Nigeria cannot take care of its citizens. Hello, program Tati Sheni Daji. This is going to be the second program for the day. We did a program from 4 o'clock in the morning to 6. This is just to show that when I'm outside, I love to show you things and see how things works. You know, we expected Nigeria to work. A lot of you, thank you so much. Absolutely, my business is tax-paying company, sir. I will be in touch. I will look forward. Any number me lower. To ba ti di summer, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ fàṣẹ yìí. Kémi náà tẹ̀lé owó díẹ̀ sápò. Torí wá kúkú ti ní Koiki ò níṣẹ́ orí social media ló ti ń tọrọ owó. But owó kan la ṣáà ti ń ná ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá Nation. Owó kan náà la dẹ̀ máa ná nígbà tí Yorùbá Nation bá dé. Mo kí Mr. Olubayo Alao wọ́n ní only God can save the Nigerian poor people. Ọlọ́ba Olódùmarè. Ìyà ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn tó ń bẹ nílé. Mo kí bàbá mi ìyá mi Abímbọ́lá R. Adékúnlé. Gani Olóyèdé mo kí ẹ. Ẹ̀yin tí mo rí ẹ má bínú pé mo lè kí yín torí pé I can only say just reasoning the difference between the language of Yoruba and Igbo is far wider than between English and French language. There is difference between protecting your identity and being tribalistic. Waris Jinadu ní tax debt ní ilé ayé New Japa at the diaspora ní ìlú òyìnbó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó bá ti japa bó bá ṣe ń dé wàá máa san tax. But you will have a better life, you will be secure tó bá ti kọjá yẹ. Má lọ sí club kó má lọ máa tàn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ nídìí ó lè gbé ẹdẹ ẹ̀wọ̀n. Má drive tó bá ní insurance. Some of you say you will drive with international driver license. I don't have too much information on that, but please, whatever you're going to be doing when you get to UK, Canada, Australia, remember you are no longer in Nigeria. Oh, lè bribe ọlọ́pàá ní ìlú yìí o, má dánwò, má fi lọ̀ wọ́n. It will be a crime. Wọ́n máa kà mọ́ ẹ̀sùn tó máa kà sí ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ tó máa fi lọ sí court. Do the needful and you will enjoy abroad. Mo kí ìyá mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Jimmy Koya, mo kí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ń bẹ ní Sheffield ní gbogbo outside London, mo kí ní dé Scotland, mo kí ní France, mo kí ní Belgium, ní Austria. Èmi ni wọ́n pè ní KOIKIMEDIA, showing you the live view of what London looks like at just about kí ni time witnessing 8:47. Tó bá máa fi di aago mẹ́sàn-án ó péjọ aago mẹ́sàn-án àbọ̀ ọmọ tẹ́ bá rí lójú títì á jẹ́ pé ó ní doctor or other appointment bí ó lọ sí Nigerian High Commission ó lọ renew passport. Èmi náà fẹ́ tó lọ renew passport mi láìpẹ́ a máa jà níbẹ̀ láìpẹ́ KOIKIMEDIA ẹ kún fún rẹ̀ ẹ máa retí mi láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà mò ń bọ̀ ní Nigerian High Commission. Mo máa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa pé Yorùbá Nation tá gbé dání àwọn kan ní Mr. Koiki ó ti sú wa àmọ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe ń lọ mọ́ gbogbo ẹ ti dàrú náà kò sí nǹkan kan tó dàrú a ṣì wà ní negotiation stage à ń negotiate pẹ̀lú Tinubu lọ́wọ́. Mo kí ọmọdé lẹ́ǹkan sí mo kí àgbàlagbà. Yoruba Nation is not going back. Mr. Idowu Mr. Jiboye ni thank you so much for the good advice. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó bá ti dé UK ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀ àwa náà tẹ díẹ̀díẹ̀ la fi pẹ́ níbí tó bá tẹ rọ̀fọ̀rọ̀fọ̀ àwọn náà tẹ sí ẹ lójú rọ̀fọ̀rọ̀fọ̀. You can live here conveniently and do the needful, set up a business if you have the right to do so. Tó bá ti ní right, tó bá ní má ṣe ju 20 hours lọ, mo bẹ̀ torí Elédùmarè má ṣe ju 20 hours lọ, ó máa ṣàkóbá fún ẹ. Tó bá ní wọ̀ ní mọ̀ nílùú yìí wọ́n máa mọ̀ pé ó ti ṣe ju 20 hours lọ, ó dẹ̀ máa affect ẹ lọ́jọ́ iwájú tó bá máa ṣe renewal. Kọ́lọ́run bẹ̀ Elédùmarè kó bá mi dúró ti brother mi kan, ó ní Mr. Koiki, ó ní mo lówó tí máa fi renew ní mọ́ǹtì, ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run, ìlú yìí wàhálà ń bẹ nínú ẹ̀. Ẹnì kan ló mọ̀, but it is still worth to live here more than Nigeria. Medical wise, Nigeria kò sí any help fún àwọn èèyàn tó sick, má ṣe o. Mo ní láàárọ̀ yìí mo sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Àgbàlá Gabriel, kọ́lọ́run bá wa dúró ti bàbá yẹn, iṣẹ́ takuntakun ló ń ṣe. Lórí page wọn mo rí brother kan tó gbé sórí page wọn ní àárọ̀ ilé níṣẹ́ rí mo mọ̀ bá tó ṣe fídíò yẹn. Brother yẹn ní gẹ̀gẹ̀ kan ní abẹ́, ó dàbí football ní báyìí. Ẹni lálàáfíà ọmọ tó ní Ọlọ́run má fà rẹ̀ ṣe wá. Ìlú ìṣẹ́ tó bá tẹ̀ sọ pé ò ní ìwé wá sì máa fún ẹ ní treatment títí tí ọlọ́jọ́ máa fi dé. Àwọn ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ni kọ̀ọ̀kan kú. Bọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà wá gbé ẹ dé hospital gan, wọ́n á máa béèrè pé Ọlọ́run má jà rìn ọjọ́ ibi ń pọ̀nù. Àní Nàìjíríà kò sí security níbẹ̀, ní pẹ́ mẹ́tò ìwá sílẹ̀. Mú kí gbogbo èyí tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa, Pastor Mo ní it is so sad many people are dying in Nigeria because of no health care facility. We can't blame people when they fell sick, probably through accidents, sometimes through, a breakdown. You can have a mental problem. There's nothing wrong with it. You just need to be treated. Sometimes you just need to have those space open that people can go in and be well taken care of. Waris, do ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ní àwọn ẹlẹ́gbọ́n always keep audit. Then má sọ pé UK àbí America ò ní rí ẹ mú pé òun avoid the tax. Tó bá mú ẹ, ó máa jẹ gbèsè. Mr. Koiki, please, do you know nurse in London looking for shift? Okay, nurse with certificate pin. Òun náà lẹ ti ń gbọ́ yẹn, wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá ní nurse pẹ̀lú certificate pin tẹ́ bá ń gbé ní UK, kò ń ṣe ìwọ tó wà Nàìjíríà, ó má pè mí o. Ìwọ tó bá wà ní UK tó ní certificate pin, wọ́n ní kẹ́ kàn sí Koiki, kí Koiki bá yín kàn sí brother mi kan. Màá bá yín tún béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó bá ní certificate. Má pè mí láti Nàìjíríà pé Koiki àwọn gbọ́ program ẹ pé wọ́n wá nurse. Kò ń ṣe nurse Nàìjíríà là ń wá. Nurse tó ti wà nínú UK tó ní pin. Àwọn tó ní pin yẹn wọ́n mọ tó mí. Kò ń ṣe pin number bank account là ń sọ. Ara network kékèké náà ni ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà UK ló wà. Sọ pé ẹni tó wà Nàìjíríà o. Má pè mí tẹ́ wà nílé o pé Mr. Koiki gbọ́ program yìí kan tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nurse, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ràn mí lọ́wọ́, mo ràn anybody lọ́wọ́, èmi gan kọ́lọ́n kó ràn mí náà lọ́wọ́. Mo ń kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ará ilé, Mr. Majek for care àti bá yín polówó ẹ̀ tá bá ti gbọ́ anybody tó bá ní wá reach out sí mi. Mr. Kẹ́hìndé Òsẹ́ni Sàlámì, àwọn tìlú Italy ni wọ́n ní ẹ káàárọ̀ sà, bàbá mi Koiki ẹ kúṣẹ́ takuntakun sà. Ẹ̀mí yóò gùn ní agbára gbogbo àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátápátá. Ààbò Ọlọ́run á máa bẹ fún yín. Èyí tó ṣe kókó jù nìyẹn, ó sàn ju owó lọ. Mo kíyèyé Olúwayé sí ààbò, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò girama. London náà lẹ ṣe ń wò níwájú yín yìí, àní pé mẹ́tò yẹn wá sílẹ̀. Mo kí gbogbo yín tẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Just recently, Amilao, there's an epidemic of prostate cancer or other prostate issues going on and it's alarming. Gbogbo GMO oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ sínú atẹ́gùn. Cancer wá sùn lọ rẹpẹtẹ, àìsàn oríṣiríṣi. Bọ̀ ní UK wá sì máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ bó wá ní cancer. Mo níyàn kan tó ní kidney problem nílùú ọlọ́ọ̀lọ́mọ ẹ̀ tó ti mọ́ sí lórí tó jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ni ẹ̀mí àti bọ́lá rẹ̀. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo la ṣẹ̀? Elédùmarè máa jọ ṣàánú àwọn èèyàn wa nílé. Rẹ́rẹ́ rún nílé, you're welcome Majek for care anytime. We're all for each other. Wọ́n ẹni tó bá ní nọ́ọ̀sì tó jẹ́ pé ó ní pin, kò ń ṣe nọ́ọ̀sì ti Nàìjíríà là ń sọ o. Jọ̀ọ́ má pè mí pé àǹtí ẹ nọ́ọ̀sì ni bó ṣe fẹ́ wọ London. Nọ́ọ̀sì tó ti wà nínú UK tó ní pin, PIN, ẹ kàn sí KOIKIMEDIA. Connect yín pẹ̀lú brother mi tó ní iṣẹ́ yẹn ní London. So ẹni tó ti ní pin ni o, má ṣe sọ pé o ti ní pin, o gbọ́dọ̀ ti ní pin. Àwọn tó jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti yé wọn. Ìlú tá wà yìí, identity ṣe pàtàkì. bọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní ká máa lo identity tó ń ṣe tiwa. Nàìjíríà ṣì ń exist o, máa kí dúpọ̀ ní tìrìtàn pé àwọn ti gba country. Orí ìjìnlẹ̀ ó ti ń ta àti Wálé Àlè àtàwọn tí wọ́n jọ ń pariwo pé àwọn ti gba country, orí ń ta wọ́n. Mo ní kòkòrò rìn lórí wọn. There is nothing called a country yet. Mr. Idowu ní Mr. Koiki kò ní bàjẹ́ fún ẹ láíláí. Yorùbá nation no going back. Ó wù mí pé kí gbogbo yín náà wọ London kẹtẹ wọlé kẹṣẹ olóde kẹdẹ padà, but nígbà kan nìyẹn in the 80s, in the 70s àwọn èèyàn máa ń wọ UK ẹnu ọ̀nà ló ti máa gba visa, but lẹ́ni nísìnyí wàá tó dọ́kúmẹ́ntì oríṣiríṣi, ìmí à wọlé ìmí ò ní wọlé, èyí jẹ yóò jẹ ló bá di tẹ́ntẹ́ o. Wàrí jìnnà tó ní the quality of life matters. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀yin náà wo gbogbo títì wọ́n ti gba wọ́n ti nù ú. Bàbá kan ló ń gun máṣíìnì lọ́yẹn ìtọ́lọ́run fi ní òun máa fi ṣe ọkọ̀ nìyẹn. Bó ṣe wà ẹ́ nísìn ibi tó bá lè dé á débẹ̀ pẹ̀lú kẹ̀kẹ́ rẹ̀. Nígbà tí mo wà Nàìjíríà mo máa ń gbàdúrà nígbà yẹn nígbà tí wọ́n secondary school ọlọ́run kí mi náà nírò àwọn motorcycle yẹn àṣà àwọn tó bá ní disability ló ń gùn. Nígbà tí mo délé mo ní rẹ́rẹ́ ti rún. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ tẹ́ ń lọ síbi iṣẹ́, ẹ̀yin nurse, ẹ̀yin medical health care, ẹ̀yin doctor, ẹ̀yin dentist, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń tajà ní gbogbo Dustin ní Peckham ní Lewisham, gbogbo ẹ̀yin Nigerian restaurant, mo kí yín. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń bẹ nílùú UK, mo kí àwọn ọmọ Igbo, mo kí ọmọ Hausa. A kú ìgbìyànjú. A lot is going on in Nigeria. Rẹ́rẹ́ ti rún. Tinubu says he's returning back to Nigeria. Àwọn kan ní Tinubu ti pa, mo nírọ́ ló pa. Àwọn ọmọ Igbo ní Tinubu ti pa, inú wọn dùn, mo nírọ́ ni Tinubu pa. Tinubu kọ̀ wà ní Paris, ó ń gba treatment lọ́wọ́. Buhari náà gba treatment tó pọ̀ ní London, so there's nothing new about that. Ọlọ́run fún lálàáfíà. Máa wọ London kó ló máa ṣe gègègègè gògògògò. London á gé wings ẹ̀. Ìlú tí mo mọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ọlọ́pọ̀ kì í léyàn, ìwọ ló máa lọ fọwọ́ ara ẹ lọ bọ́lọ́pàá. Ìlú ńlá ní UK. Má lọ sí barber shop kó lọ máa bá wọn ṣe tó yẹ kí kò jẹ́ kó ṣe. Àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ olúkálukú ló mọ bó ṣe ń dọ́gbọ́n ara ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ní kó má ṣe fàájì, ṣe fàájì, ẹ ṣe fàájì, ẹ ṣe fàájì níwọ̀nba. Má gbéyàwó níyàwó. Má gbé ọmọ lọ́mọ, má lọ bá àwọn ọmọ 16 years old. Àwọn ọmọ tó lọ́mú ńláńláńláńlá ní UK 16 ni wọ́n, mo bẹ̀ẹ́ sá fún wọn. Fídíò fáì nìyẹn, ó fi bọ orúkọ ẹ jẹ́ àtòrúkọ mọ̀lẹ́bí ẹ, wọ́n máa fi ẹ́ sórí sex register. DBS bàjẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ nìyẹn tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ní involve DBS, ó tún ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́kọ kan tó involve minor àti àwọn adult. Don't go in the care system kó wá ní wàá lọ máa nàyàn nínú care system. Kámẹ́rà oríṣiríṣi a máa monitor, wàá máa wẹ̀ ẹ́. Ìjọ tó bá gbé ẹ ó di au revoir nìyẹn. Whatever job you are doing, tíṣẹ́ yẹn ò bá tẹ́ lọ́rùn fi sílẹ̀, má jẹ́ kó frustrate ẹ. UK is a country that has a lot of stress, but ìwọ náà a máa dọ́gbọ́n láti make sure pé stress yẹn ò pẹ́ sínú ilé. Enjoy life, spend time. Let's check on ourselves. Àwọn èèyàn wà depressed nínú ilé bí ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Wá ní Koiki, a fi padà sí Nàìjíríà àwọn àgbàlagbà, ó ti sú wa, bọ̀ Nàìjíríà ò ṣe lọ. Tẹ́ bá lọ ṣe 2 weeks ẹ sá padà. Má pẹ́ níbẹ̀ púpọ̀ torí pé lórí burúkú làwọn doctors tó wà Nàìjíríà wá gún ẹ lábẹ́rẹ́ míì, ó gbabẹ̀ lọ nìyẹn. Ó di au revoir, bye bye. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ lọ́tún lọ́sí lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Ọlákúnlé mo kí ẹ. Àwọn èèyàn náwó fi ra data, wọ́n ní Koiki ẹ̀ ń jẹ data wa lójoojúmọ́, ẹ má bínú kò ń ṣẹjọ́ wa, àwa náà sanwó data níbí báyìí. Mo make sure pé mo gba fóònù láti bí ọdún mẹ́ta nísìnyí, pay as you go ni mò ń lò. Cut your coat according to your size. Ẹni tó bá lówó ló ń lọ gba fóònù tó máa san 40, 50, 60 pounds. Mo yá keep fóònù tí mo ti ń lò láti ọdún mẹ́ta, nígbà rẹ̀ ni fún wa ní fóònù tuntun. Mo yá maintain èyí tí mò ń lò. Mo wá sọ fún wọn pé mo fẹ́ contract. 10 pounds ni mò ń san lórí àwọn pay as you go méjèèjì tí mò ń lò. Mo dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Shitu Ọmọwùnmí mo kí ẹ. Lagos for sure ní Koiki mo kí ẹ, bàbá ńlá. Èmi náà kí ẹ. Mo kí olórí ẹbí wa Wàlátà á ti máa tẹ̀ lọ síbi iṣẹ́. Tó bá rí Wàlátà níbi iṣẹ́, gbogbo ibi iṣẹ́ dàrú. Àwọn kan wà nílùú ìtàn ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa ní gbogbo àwọn stock market, owó burúkú wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ Yorùbá Nation, bá fowó sí YSDM, mo bẹ̀ yín ni. Mo kí Yami First Bank, mo kí Easy Dollar, mo kí Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà. Àwọn èèyàn ti lọ síbi iṣẹ́ báyìí. Mo kí ẹ̀yin gbogbo ẹ̀yin care sisters, care home, mo kí yín pátápátá. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin bábà, ẹ̀yin salon tẹ́ bẹ Nàìjíríà tẹ́ fi máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó yẹ pé petrol ẹ fi ń rán ẹ̀. Kábíyèsí lọ́n 1,000 naira per litre. Rẹ́rẹ́ ti rún ní Nàìjíríà o. Tinubu Jagaban nígbà wo ló fẹ́ fix Nàìjíríà? Ọjọ́ ń lọ, Jagaban fix Nàìjíríà fún wa. Just face in rẹ́rìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni má tẹ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lọ́yàn nílùú yìí òun lo ẹ̀wọ̀n nìyẹn tọmọ bá sọ pé leave me alone àwọn ọmọ yẹn bá ní leave me alone leave alone máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ torí pé àkóbá àdàbà ọlọ́màjàrí àkóbá àdàbà ọlọ́màjàrí mo kí àtòbí mi lọ́mọ mo kí àwọn ìyàwó mi mo kí àwọn ọmọ Oòduà ẹ̀yin ara tèmi ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tẹ̀ díẹ̀ díẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká parí ètò abẹ́fẹ́ rójú mi ẹ rójú mi náà ká tó máa lọ Koiki ẹ rójú mi kò dá kẹ́ máa rójú mi ká tó máa lọ ká wá sọ̀rọ̀ tó ìkẹ́ máa rójú Koiki Media kí ló dé ẹ wojú tèmi náà díẹ̀ ká tó máa lọ àlàáfíà lèmi náà wà mo kí gbogbo yín lẹ́ǹkan sí London la wà I feel alright mo kí yín mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ nílé and on that note I will say a very good morning. Enjoy the rest of the day. Hopefully we'll join again later in the afternoon. Mo ṣe àbọ̀rú àbọ̀yè. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Kúnlé Ṣítà ní thanks for the live broadcast Koiki. Mo kí tẹ́yìn náà tẹ́ bá wa wò, tẹ́ bá wa jẹ́ níbẹ̀. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the day. Tó bá sick nílùú yìí, má fi bò tó bá níwèé lọ bá doctor kó treat ẹ kó má bàa kú sínú ilé. Kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà ló wà o. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ wò wá. Àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ń bínú sí wa. Àtẹ̀yìntẹ́ ìbínú sí wa mo kí gbogbo yín o and on that note I'm checking out now. Bye for now.
Hazelberry Road.